Hello everybody, and welcome to the show! I am Wolfbane, your host for today, and we're going to be playing some Elden Ring today. It is super fucking late, so if I am a little quieter than usual, or a little more, like, forced with my voice, that is the reason. Also, it's a little loud. Show blood, yes. Switch tools, why not? Master volumes, we'll lower that to 4, we'll lower music to 4, sound effects to 4, and voice to 5. I haven't loaded the game up yet. I have literally, all I've done is change the default settings. I have not done anything. I am also pretty much completely blind in this game. The only things I've seen in this game at all was pretty much the original trailer. Like the very original trailer, and that was when it came out. I haven't kept looking at things. I haven't watched any other streams of it. I wanted this. So, people who don't know, I'm a huge fucking Souls fan. I've played some Bloodborne, but I haven't finished it because I don't own, like, PlayStation. Well, I don't own a PlayStation recent enough to play it. I have beaten Dark Souls 1. I've almost beaten Dark Souls 3. Games just kept coming out when I was playing it and kept getting distracted. Beaten Sekiro. On stream, beaten Sekiro, actually. Never played 2, not too interested in 2, but I've seen full playthroughs of 2. What else is there? Oh yeah, I've also seen full playthroughs of every game. Of every one of the Soulsborne series games. Oh, and never played Demon Souls, but really want to. If it ever comes to PC that isn't, like, Game Pass-y, I'm playing it. Same with Bloodborne. Those are the 2 games that is like, if they come to PC legitimately, I know without saying, oh, Bloodborne PC. Yeah. I want it to be on PC and then I'll play it. That's my ultimatum on it. I will buy it and I will play it if it's on PC. If it's not, I'm not too bothered. But Elden Ring's on PC, and I've been looking forward to this. I'm a big fan of Souls-like games. I've beaten a fair few other Souls-likes. I consider Monster Hunter games to be kind of Souls-likey. Obviously, I've beaten World. I've done quite a bit of Rise. Not a ton of Rise, but I've done quite a bit of it. Beat Code Vein, which is a fantastic game, by the way. And all that kind of game, I'm a huge fan of them. I will not say I'm great at them. I would say I am mildly above your average person at them. But I'm considering that the average person that gets to, like, Capra Demon and then quits the game and never comes back. Kind of players. So, I am a big Souls game fan in general, so to say I was hyped for Elden Ring is an understatement. It is one of the 2 games that I was most hyped about coming out in a very long time. Yeah, honestly. It was Elden Ring and Total Warhammer 3, both which came out this freaking month. Like, oh my, holy shit. But this is one of the big ones for me, so I'm excited. Let's get into it. I don't want to wait any longer. Adjust the brightness. Well, I'm gonna put the brightness up a little bit so that the stream can see it. Because, like, for me, I can actually see it fairly clearly the whole way. But I want to see on the preview. Yeah, it's fairly visible on the preview there. But let's put it down at 8. I am fine with that. I don't know if I'm gonna hate that or not, so I'll leave it. I have turned off motion blur already. And I turned on subtitles. Ooh, you get to pick your class here, do you? Show status. Okay. It is classic Dark Souls. Level. Yeah, I know what level is. Vigor. Okay, so Vigor is your health. The fuck is Mind? Is Mind your mana? What is Mind? Focus. You get immune to fire? Ooh. It's a level, I know what level is. Attribute strength, you can level up using runes. Yeah, I know what level is. It's a Soulsy game, I know what level is. Hit points. Yeah. Also increases fire resist, which is nice. is probably a Soulsy game, so I doubt that resistance matters too much. But, you know, it's never a bad thing. I don't know what focus is. Endurance is your stamina, right? Affects robustness. Oh, endurance in this game also affects carry your equipment weight. Yes, I'm loving that. I'm always a big fan of. I can't remember if that was in Dark Souls 3 as well. It was definitely in 1. I used to go like super endurance heavy. I always did. I like my stamina. What can I say? Strength. Also affects physical offense. All right, cool. But yeah, I know what that is. I'm probably gonna go strengthy. I always like strength in nearly every game, to be honest. Dex, advanced armaments, reduce. Oh, softens. That's good to know. Softens fall damage and makes it hard to be knocked off your horse. I know there is a horse. That's like all I know about the horse, though. I know that it exists. So that's always nice. Intelligence, probably a magic stuff, right? Boost magic resist, okay. Boost magic power of intelligence, scaling sorceries. Glitstone sorceries. Faith, it's miracles, right? Faith scaling incantations is just miracles. Arcane. I don't give a discovery. I don't know where discovery is. And looking at it, you start with. How can I turn it? It's not let me turn it off. Okay. So you start by the looks of it with. I don't know what that is. Is that a torch? It looks like a longsword, a halberd. Well, that icon looks like a halberd to me. A kite shield and a whatever the fuck that is, a torch or healing pot or whatever the fuck it is. So you're pretty tough. This looks like it's the knight, right? But you seem to have pretty decent armor as it. So I'm going to assume this is your knight class. The fuck is focus? What does focus do? What am I going to drink? Oh yeah, I am going to be drinking caffeine. Normally I wouldn't drink caffeine because it is 20 past 1 in the morning. But it's 20 past 1 in the morning. I have D&D tomorrow. I don't want to play Elden Ring for at least a couple hours. So, fuck it. I need to be awake. Okay, so warrior. I'm assuming. Oh, it's not what I thought it was. Okay, I thought warrior would be the So the vagabond looks like the knight, right? You got a lot of health. You looks like you're wearing a decent set of armor. You got good endurance, good like all-round stats. Like a bit low on your like magic-y stuff, but. I assumed warrior was gonna be like it is in the Dark Souls games, where warrior is like super like lower health and worse equipment, but really good like strength and dex. So you can build like good weapons off the bat. But it seems really dexy. Okay. Wielding two looks like sabers. Looks like a saber to me. Oh. Hero. That's your that's the bandit. Yeah. Yeah. Big vigor, good endurance, big strength, good arcane, weirdly enough. Low dex, though. This is like you want to use your axes. I've never liked axes in Souls games. This is the bandit. Okay, so this is your thief. Yeah. Good dex, pretty met, everything else, good arcane. But yeah, those are this one you start with. Yeah, that is literally just the Dark Souls, like, great axe. Oh no, isn't the great axe? It's the battle axe, right? With your big round shield, which I'm assuming might. Honestly, was looking at it. I'm assuming that shield has poison resistance on it, because it's just that class. It's like the spider shield. This is your thief. That looks like a dagger to me. Little buckler, bow and arrow. Oh, maybe this is the ranger, like your archer, your classic archer. Astrologer. This is your nerd by the look of it. Yeah, like low health, really high mind. That is actually encouraging. The fact that it gives you, this has got, the mage has really high focus, makes me think that the mage is that focus is a caster stat, which means I don't have to worry about it. Good dexterity. It did say like dex was for casting spells quick. Looks like you got your staff, little short sword, little shield. Okay. Prophet has a spear. Okay. This is like your paladin-y type, by the look of it. Yeah, really high. This is like your combat faith build. So you got pretty shitty gear by the look of it, but you got a spear. You've got whatever the fuck that is. I'm assuming that's like your miracle talisman thing. I don't know. I never played faith or miracles. Samurai, which looks neat. You get a longbow by the look of it. A katana, obviously. Shield, 2 types of arrows by the look of that. Oh, that looks like 2 types of arrows to me. And you got... Yeah, it's another, like, knight class, but slightly different in the stats. You got higher dex. Lower health. I'm assuming the samurai armor's pretty decent. This is like your more dexy heavy. Prisoner, who has an epee? It looks like an epee, but it looks big. It's a big fucking epee. Yeah, it looks like a club. Oh, I guess this is another caster. Like maybe that's some sort of talent. That's some sort of arcane thing. This is a weird one. This maybe is this like your arcane knight, like your casty knight. Confessor. This is your paladin. Okay, this is your legit paladin. Like really good physical stats, really high faith. That looks like the broadsword. If I know Souls games, that's your broadsword. Never a bad weapon, the broadsword. Wasn't my favourite. I like the longsword more, but it wasn't bad. Little kite shield. Yeah. Looks like pretty bad armor, but like good stats. Like just generically pretty good. Wretch, this is your, what are they called? Untainted? Broken, whatever the fuck it was. They're hard mode class. You start with a club. You never start with a shield, holy crap. But yeah, we're gonna play the Vagabond, I guess. Is the Vagabond or the hero? And... okay, what are the ones? You got more endurance with the hero, a lot more strength. But you got a lot more dex, and I don't like putting points into dex. I'm a sword guy myself in games. In most Dark Souls games. In most games in general, I'm quite often the sword guy. But, which means I need good dex and strength. If the Souls games are anything to go by. Yeah. Let's start off normally with the Vagabond. Oh. Wait a minute. I'm assuming A is dude and B is female. I'll just play a dude. Wealthy Bane. Body type A. Buff body. Oh, it's just buff or slim. Okay. Interesting. Age young. No bear ability. Cool. Young. Keepsake. Okay. No keepsake. You can actually take nothing, okay. Medallion leaves Crimson Amber, increasing match hit points. Fairly standard. Lands between rune. Gold with grace shining in the eyes of the people lands between. Used to give it runes. Oh, this is a soul, essentially. Right, this is basically starting with a soul. Golden Seed. Said to reinforce sacred flasks. Is that your Estus reinforce something? That'd be really good. Said to hold spirits within. I don't know what that means. Ashes are small diminutive golems. Ashes said to hold spirits within. Okay. Cracked pot. 3 cracked pots. Contain for certain throwing items. Okay, so this is like a stone sword key. A one-time use, break a seal on imp statues, whatever the fuck that is. Witching branch, together power situation. Okay, I don't know what that means either. Boiled prawn. Oh, it's a temporary physical damage negation. Negation? Not resistance. Do you become immune to physical damage for a short period? That'd be cool. Shabiri's woe. And the crazed likeness of the noble whose eyes have been gouged out attracts enemy aggression. Is this makes it hard? Does this make it hard mode? I'm actually gonna look up keepsakes. Elden Ring. Best keepsake to pick during character creation. This is what I want, essentially. I just want to know. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, it is exactly what I think it is. The golden seed. So I might be taking the seed. The keys use a wide variety of magic lot of areas by using them on precious and trusted location during the cultures between. You've got plenty of keys and good flexible that having a spare key doesn't hurt. Okay, I'll take the flask one first. What is it, the seed? Yeah, I'll take the seed. I imagine that the key is gonna be good later, but I don't know the game yet. Like, I've never played, obviously, because it came out like an hour and a half. For me, it came out 2.5 hours ago, but I've been installing it for most of that time. So, Century Reinforced Sacrifice. Apparently, there is a cap, so this won't like be the best ever, but choose base template, detailed appearance. Let's do detailed appearance. Oh, we get to pick voices. How do you hear it? Right, I hear that one a lot. Probably hear that one a lot. Proper old man voice. That's not my granddad. I'm kind of digging mature voice one. Let's make it pale as fucking. No, not quite that pale. Let's make him just generic. Face and hair. Okay. Face template. Let's get rid of this weird hair. Face structure. Let's do face structure first. I've heard the character creator. You can be. It's proper like Dark Souls 1 abominations. Okay. Nose to forehead ratio. We're okay with that. Brow ridge height. Slightly grumpy at all times. Eyes, okay. Eye size. How big can I make them? That's a bit much. I do like having like characters with huge eyes, but that's a bit much. I quite like that. That's like pretty good. Don't need that. Don't need spacing either. Nostrils. What are his nostrils is just sealed? So we're breathing a bit, buddy. Cheeks. Do we have to have high cheekbones? Gotta have it realistic. You gotta have my character also have like massive sunburns under his eyes because of high cheekbones, like me. You get really high. Holy crap! Head deform. No offense if you have cheekbones this high in real life, by the way. I am not one to judge. I have really high cheekbones. That's pretty fair. Depth. Ah, that's like making them how far they protrude out from the side of your face. It's very gaunt. Give him bigger cheeks to go with his giant cheekbones. Ah, I see where that is. Yeah, it's not where I thought it was. Yeah, the FPS, I am seeing like a bit of FPS things that they were talking about. Let's make him a bit smaller. Chin. Chin width, that's the one. Where's jaw? There's jaw. Is that the middle? This particular one, I don't actually know what's changing. Oh no, there it is. That'll do. Okay, hair. Let's change this. Okay. Oh, we can go bald. Classic. Cut short. I'm a Breton from the Elder Scrolls. Classic, like, slightly rugged adventurer. Very classic, slightly rugged adventurer. Guts. You gotta have a guts haircut. It's a Souls game. Curly. Jamie by God. If I do this and make him blonde, it's just I've built Jaime Lannister. Although like classic, wild adventurer's haircut. This is the weird ponytail one that he likes. I never liked having ponytails in my characters. It's more like Ronin looking. Very shaggy. Like lion's mane. Hobbit. This always reminds me of Hobbit, this kind of haircut. I don't know why. Viking. Like, very Viking, that one. And this one's calling me out. I feel offended by this haircut, because this is more or less what I have. It's actually got more hair than I have. That's what I had, like, a couple of years ago. Bowl cut. Can't remember what this one's called, but I know it. Is it either getting the female hairs, or the more classically female hairs, I guess. This looks like, what's her name from X-Men? Lady Samurai. I think of this one as Karen. Maid Marian. Okay. So, I want to go with the Guts haircut. Hair color. Let's make him have blackish hair. Oh, we can actually have white hairs. That looks pretty good. Kind of like the silvery. That was very wolfy hair. I approve. Eyebrows, brows. Okay, what is the biggest eyebrows we can find? Is it that one? That's the one. Yeah, we match the hair. Facial hair. Where's our beard? Okay, so we can have no facial hair, a bit of 5 o'clock shadow, hobo beard, a bit more determined 5 o'clock shadow, mutton chops. I don't remember the name of this one, but I've seen it. The Colonel was what I think of this one as. A bit of a goatee, cop stash. More like standardy beard. The beard where you've cut off. This is like, what is it called? Like a bit Amishy beard, I guess. I'm tempted with the determined 5 o'clock shadow. That's like kind of gutsy, right? But it's either that or that one. Beards, I'm actually not too impressed by it. I think they could be better. Oh, I could have increased the stubble. Don't care about eyelashes. Skin features. Don't have pores. Skin luster. Dark circles. I should have just crank the dark circles if I want to be accurate. Cosmetics. That's eyeliner. Tattoo marks. Eye patch. Okay. Where's my scars? The eye scar. That's a center. Yeah, center face. Where's the eye scar? I always have an eye scar. Did we get options, actually? That's pretty sick. Why is it in the center of the nose? Oh, wait, is this... Ah, here we go, okay. Tattoo mark. This is the single slash. Do I want single slash or 3 slashes? I think I want the 3 slashes. Have It's like all battle wounds. Position horizontal. Oh, it's his left, not my left. Okay. It's pretty good. Does that make it big? Actually, no. I'm gonna set it to the single slash like that. Yeah. Mark. Position horizontally. We've got it a little off. There we go. Expansion. We can lower it a little bit. We don't need to be quite that big. Angle we can change it a little. Actually, do we want it rotated right, maybe? wait. Move it a little bit to there. I like that. Got an eye patch. Oh, hell yeah, I like eye patches. Oh, we can make... If we have that side, which I quite like, actually. I want it pitch black. You have a scar on one. Actually... Yeah. Also got a bit of a gap in the hair there. I want to change the colour actually. Brown actually works a little better, I think, for it. And I want to go on a tilt it. It's more obviously a scar. Yeah, that'll do. I kinda like that, not gonna lie. Don't need similar face. I'm assuming similar face. Yeah, it's sort of a preset. I've made like a cross between Guts and Jaime Lannister. All the body. Oh, I can make him huge. All the body here. Can't actually tell so far. It is adding it, right? Ah, there we go. It's really hard to tell. That'll do. Musculature, muscular. Jesus. It goes from just like normal to emaciated. I always like playing characters who are just big. Increase his head size a little bit. We are not skipping leg day, okay? Jesus, I got thunder thighs. And abs. It's been a huge bloke. This guy works out. So I'm gonna in the abdomen a little bit, because it's kind of like jutting a bit sideways. Yeah, that'll do. Save the favorites. I can save it? That's cool! Thank you, game, for making that. That's actually really cool. He's ripped. Okay. I think we're good. Jesus, yeah, we've got a big guy. That is definitely... That is 100% the longsword. And that is the Kite Shield by the look of it, right? It's even blue. Right, is it blue? It looks... You know, it is silver. It almost looks blue, okay. I kind of love this armor. I'm not gonna lie. The helmet's not my favourite. It's not bad, certainly, but... I love the armor. I've always had a soft spot for like battered as fuck looking armor. Do wish the sheath didn't clip into the cape, but I always do like just like functional looking armor. Also, actually, very historically accurate. Well, fairly historically accurate as far as like it's the thing that Dark Souls games have always done. Like, you actually notice the left side, which is your shield side in this game, you've got, like, a bit much heavier armor on that arm. A lot of Knight's armors were actually like that. I'm an armor nerd. Yes. See how it goes. Hey, it only took us 35 minutes in character creation. We're getting better, guys. It's 5 minutes longer than it took us in last arc. Yes, Rue is just sitting here in her usual spot. Yeah, you guys are going to have to put up with me with the glasses on today because, as I said, it's fucking late. It's nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. As of this stream. Yeah, it is Elden. The Elden Ring is moving. And have a muffin. I'm excited. This is where the game crashes on me. What we got? Show me that FromSoft cutscene. Who the fuck is talking at 2 o'clock in the morning?
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered.
Audio cut for a second then.
Across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
You're either I'm gonna rescue you, or I'm gonna kill you.
In the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
Here we go, you gotta do some name drops of future bosses.
The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
That's a cool snake. That's also a big head.
A war from which no lord arose.
That's a big sword. Yeah,
A war
you're big.
leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished,
Tarnished, eh?
ye
That's what we are.
dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu,
Here we go.
chieftain of the Badlands,
You're a boss.
the ever-brilliant Gold Mask.
Ooh, it's Pinwheel's dad.
Fear, the deathbed companion,
Ooh,
the loathsome dung-eater,
that's your name.
and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
It's Owen. Owen? Odin. Owen. Yeah, it's my mate Owen. Fucking Owen.
And one other
Me.
whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown.
To be fair, I will 100% take it. For once, I don't have the worst title.
Cross the fog.
My name isn't the Tarnished
Lands
The loathsome dung eater. I'll take it at this point. This is pretty good for a FromSoft title for the main character.
Before the Elden Ring.
Starting out. The Tarnished isn't too bad.
And become the Elden Lord.
Do I have to be really old for that, though? Like, I chose a young character. There's our FPS drop. Yeah, I've heard the FPS for this game ain't great on PC. At least not yet. Then again, they haven't patched it. I'm assuming it'll take a couple days to fix. Oh, things be chugging. It's loading. Bro, you okay? The ring! Why? Okay. If we don't be able to praise the sun. Read message. Praise the Elden Ring! Appraisals 9999999. Applaud. Praise the sun, y'all. Praise the Elden Ring, praise the Elden Ring. Yeah. What the fuck? How did someone die already? I guess it just stood there. What's this? Try fingers butthole. I mean, wow, but still. Ooh. Nice physics. Honestly, I was apparently it like keeps it to a very, very, very low FPS. Okay, that is our block. We can parry, okay. Okay, slap, slash. Yeah, this is definitely the longsword. I recognize this moveset. No rump ahead. Okay, didn't die yet. Through the path may be broken or uncertain, clear your place as Elden Lord. Tarnished Wizened Finger. Okay. Inventory. Ah, it's the Dark Soul. Okay, that's what that was what this is. It is the Dark Soul. It just like kills you, but you lose all your souls, but you teleport. This is when you get really stuck. Do not throw up, bro. Oh, this is your soapstone. Okay, sweetie. You okay, Rue? Have you eaten something weird again? Yeah, please don't choke. Behold the Elden Ring. Oh, I get why others the butt jokes. Gotta love FromSoft's door animations. Some of the best in gaming. Oh! That caught me off guard. There's a sneak. Okay, it's B. It's B for precious out of my head. Yeah, sure. Ooh, fat roll. Yeah, still fat rolling. There we go. Better. Are you ready? Probably not. It's been a while. It's been a while since I played a Souls game. The door is blocked. Okay. If I know any kind of Souls game, that's a shortcut. Rue, are you okay? Not yet. They know their fan base though, these people. Why is it always rolling? Calling me out. Time for joy. Yeah, bullshit, dude. There's a few bloodstains appearing as I'm standing here. First off, bridge. Why is it always bridge? Okay. Very of trap. Yep, I expected that. Time for gesturing. Item ahead. Seek lover, then off. Missed the head and shortness. No item ahead. Boo. Try jumping. No! Fuck you. Ah! Hole! You see any enemies? Not that I can spot. I keep thinking that's sprint. I have to remember B is sprint. Oh yeah, this is just jump. This game actually has a jump. Didn't expect tarnished but whole. First off, don't believe it. Behold! Tree. Yep, it's a tree. Can confirm, didn't attack me. Visions of danger, yeah. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Where do we go? I don't see an enemy, which means boss. Also, I see big ass statue, which really means boss. Is that a bale? Yep. Hello. What are you? Okay, you got lunge. You got a scream. Uh-oh. No, no! Ooh, that was a nasty attack. I have no healing, do I? Okay. Did it crash? What just happened? I didn't see the cutscene. Chrome locked. We are still streaming. Ah, here we go. I didn't see anything else that happened, but it was what about OG like Phalanx? A horse. Maybe you're an elk. It's Brago from Lord of the Rings! Oh, shit, you've got horns. Oh yeah, it's the yak horse thing.
Don't worry, Torrent.
Hello, miss.
Fortune is on his side.
Thank you.
We found him here, after all.
Hello, probably Made in Black equivalent.
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
I assume so. You sound very familiar. I think I know your voice actress.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Oh, is the Golden Order like an actual order? Then. Oh, my audio's locked up on the stream apparently. Okay, we are actually still getting audio at least, so there is that. Flask of Crimson Tears, which I'm assuming is Flask of Cerulean Tears. That's our mana, isn't it? Okay. We should be starting with the thing, Golden Seed. Oh, we can't use it yet? Oh, bet we have to reinforce it at someone specific. Pyro. Don't give up, skeleton. You don't think we can climb that? Ah, well done. Boing, boing, boing. Feels weird to be able to jump in a FromSoft game. I know I played Sekiro last, but still. Cave of Knowledge lies below. Hello. That's not what you said. To Warrior's Blood. Give me a minute. I failed? Praise the tree. How did you die? They haven't been fighting anything. I don't mean shit. Oh fuck. this? Touch Grace. Oh, it's a bonfire! Rest the site of Grace. Time? That's a bad sign. Yes. Sacred Tear, okay. Oh, it's the gold summon signs. Tarnished furled finger. Why is it missed? Why is it always missed? Lever. Yes, indeed. Hidden path ahead, really? It's worth checking. Liar ahead. Oh, my sword actually went through the wall, though. Got your classic FromSoft lifts. I will check all these walls. You don't have to. I was I'm going up first. Like, it told me to go down, but when have I ever listened to orders? It's always worth checking. No hidden path ahead. Liar ahead. Double. You double lied. Time for joy. I refuse to believe it. Oh! Misfortune ahead. That I believe. Limgrave. Praise the Elden Ring. Okay, those look like things, which probably means they're aggressive. Item ahead. Buy materials. Materials. Those fruits and flowers, mushroom, butterflies, and other useful materials. Crafting. Oh god, this game has crafting. No. Why Elden Ring? Yep. Bird! Beautiful ahead. Praise the Elden Ring. Jesus. It's pretty. Yeah, I thought you were a thing. Okay, who are you? You're a raptor? Are you a little rabbit thing? First blood! Thin beast pose. Okay, sorry rabbit. That looks like a thing. Erd leaf. That's a skull. Surprised I can't pillage that. Summoning pools. Each area you find effigies and martyrs is summoning pools. Summon other players. These locations carved with soul signs create. Okay. I don't know what this stuff is for yet, but for you. Are you friendly? Or are you a statue? Where is this guy tarnished land leaving on the path? The map. There's a map? What kind of game is this? Hi.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we?
Apparently.
Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm?
Yeah.
Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
I mean, that'd be normal. But I spy with my little eye a big fuck-off knight on a horse. Can I summon something? First off, strong foe, yep. Try circling around. Okay, he's your proper knight. Still thin beast bone. Yeah, this guy's gonna kick the shit out of me, but our respawn's just over there, so it's good trying to test it out. Nope, nope, yes. Hey, biggin! Oh, fuck! Okay, he's got a backswing. Oh, that was a delayed hit! Okay, you little fuck. That didn't look like a hit. Yeah, he got me. It's fine, it's learning. It's all he is learning. No riding areas. Enter large buildings, cave catacombs, swim space well, and horseback. Parrying. I know you can parry, I've never been good at it though. I lost nothing. To be perfectly fair here. Oh, do not get hit by that, got it. It's Gilbert! Oh god. If I keep to his shield side, he doesn't seem to be attacking easily there. Oh fuck, okay, he's got a quicker attack there. I expected. That's a double hit. You died. Oh, I've missed seeing that. I'm not gonna... Can he parry him? I don't want to try. Yes. It's like, we are literally losing nothing currently, so... Somehow. Bollocks. Come on, big guy. Ooh! Shoulder check with a fucking horse is cheating. Oh, that one hurt. Frame drop. Oh, he got me there. Cut me in fucking half. This guy ain't easy. This is gonna be the rest of the stream. You can equip. Oh yeah, you can equip shields in right hand. It just doesn't really do a lot. One moment, actually. Oh. Where's controls? There's no easy button change, unfortunately. I know you can parry, I just don't know his parry timing. Gotta move with it. I hate that shoulder check! Ooh, that's a double hit. That did not hit me, fuck you. That was a triple hit. Okay. Yeah, I ain't breaking this fucker's stance. Scarlet Rot. I'm assuming that's a poison in this game. We're beating this guy, okay? Fuck you. One hit at a time. Fuck you and your horse's shoulder checks. Ow. Nope, too early. Oh dear. Whoops. The frame drop is kind of painful, I'll give it that. Blood loss. Oh yeah, bleeding is in this game. Good to know. I know a lot of people who love bleeding. We're beating this guy with a longsword. I don't care how long it takes. We will learn his every motion. We're not losing anything is the point. He always opens with that attack. Fuck you and your horse shoulder check. I thought that was going to be a bigger attack. Okay. Like that. There it is. This is combo. I saw it coming this time, you fucker. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It's his triple combo. I like how stamina comes back real fast. Stab the horse in the butt. Ow! Damn it, he got me. That time we lasted a lot longer though. I hate that shoulder check. Is this going to be hard? Yes. Am I going to do it? Also yes. The frame drops are kind of killer though, I will give it that. I'm not really blaming him for a lot of the deaths, I'm just learning how to fight him first. But they don't help matters. Fuck you and your shoulder checks, asshole. Yeah. Whoa! Hello, horse! That is not how physics works. Get back up from that attack. Backswing. Okay, we were further far enough. I thought we were, but wasn't certain. That has got a lot more reach than I think it does. Fuck you and your shoulder check! Bollocks. We're getting there though. We're learning it. at first, you don't succeed. Die 275,000 times. I'm mainly hoping we get his shield, if I'm honest. Like, I'd be down. I like great shields in Souls games. Because they usually have good stability. Okay. Oh, that's a thunderclap. That's why it hits me. Okay. Oh, I dodged the wrong way. That. Gonna heal. Damn it. Oh, he can fake. He can end his combos. A little shit. He had his opportunity to attack that. Oh no, it's the triple! So, did a goat just roll away? Oh, fucking shoulder check. This is not the run. But we're gonna do our best. That's new. That's new. Okay. I got into about half health and he started punching with his shield. The shield is no longer safe. Dude's like the Dragon Slayer armor from Dark Souls 3, but mounted on a horse. I've just realised. It's got big, like, two-handed axe. It's quite often wielding with one hand. And a big circular great shield. I haven't actually gotten to him in Dark Souls 3 yet. I've heard he's very good, though. I've heard he's one of the better bosses in the game. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, Bigot. That's a 4 combo, you little fucker. Okay, that is not a dodge. I was wondering. I was wondering if the jump had iframes that you could like bounce over attacks. You can't. We're learning. We are learning. Okay, I need some more endurance. I want more damage as well. But I need a better weapon, to be honest. The longsword is always an okay weapon, but I like my claymore. Or my Zweihander. Where's my Zweihander? Where's my baby? I doubt it's in the game. The Wolf's great sword would be great as well. The Wolf Knight great sword, or Artorias' great sword. Up yours and your horse, which can frickin' shoulder check. That was frame dropping. Oh, I'm not dead. Yet. Ah, fucker. That triple combo is lethal. We knew we were fucked in that run anyway. Knocking. Wait, what? Really? That's good to know. Why wasn't that in the first tip? Interesting. Hey there, biggin. You're mounted. Nope, wrong button. Off this area. I actually want to fight this guy in the plains. Now I knew it was coming. I didn't lose any runes. I didn't have any. I want to point out, this is the second enemy I found in the game. This is definitely welcome to Dark Souls. I'll give it that. He's pretty challenging. And he was very clear. He's very clearly like optional big enemy. I hate that attack so much. Nice try. Nope. I hate the shoulder check. It comes out of nowhere. Like, that attack is hard. That attack is very hard. a varied combo. You're throwing me varied combo enemies already? Bollocks. I should have put a death counter on. How many times have you died? A lot. Is that a walking church? You know what? I'm gonna lure him up there. Come on, Biggin. Fuck you and your freaking shoulder check. Oh! Ooh, that looks nasty. Okay, he recovers a lot faster in phase 2. Nope. Last heal. Oh, that one hurt. Okay. Oh, I got stabbed. I thought he was going to go for a different attack. We nearly got him there, though. We're getting very close that time. We're getting there. This is all about learning. I'm learning his attacks. Like, 20th time's the charm, right? I actually have no idea how many times we took to fight this guy. But we're getting there. Fighting him down there, I think, is a good call. Come on, Biggin. You've seen me. Come on. Yeah. Oh, no, maybe not. His horse has seen me. Here he comes. Up yours. will heal up just in case. We're alive. Oh fuck. We're at 1 health and no healing. I got locked in place. I couldn't dodge past him though. Trapped against between a rock and a knight. Ooh, frostbite. Good to know. That's from 3. If nothing else, I'm learning all the status effects that are in the game. Yeah, fighting him down here is a much better shout. If I can not be too bad. Okay. Okay, that does have to be dodged. I just mistimed that one completely. It's fine. I do like having 5 Estus this early. I want them to be better Estus flasks though. But they're kind of bad at the moment for health. I bet this guy I bet this guy gives either the healing upgrade or another Estus flask. Actually, I don't know what they're called in this game. I'm gonna call them Estus flasks because I'm like trained at this point. Ow! Yeah, it's got longer reach than I think it does. That one was a frame drop hit. That one was a frame drop hit. Yeah, I do hope they fix the... And to be honest, I think the frame drop issue will probably be fixed as soon as the driver comes out for the game. Because that's what I'm noticing. Nvidia doesn't have any drivers for it yet. I'm wielding a bow in 2 hands. Can you wield a bow in 1 hand? I guess you can punch. That was always like a classic Dark Souls thing. You can punch people with a bow. I guarantee someone's done a playthrough like that as well, where you've just punched people with a bow and that's the only way you've done damage. God, that'd be hell. There's some insane people who play these games. I mean, you could say that's just anyone who plays this game. Okay, so his horse is stomping forward in that particular version. That's the one that's attacking with both. Oh, there's the shoulder check. That one was a, didn't dodge. Didn't dodge that. I was doing really well there as well. And I got one shot. I don't have the armor currently. I don't have the gear currently to, actually. I wonder. No, okay. I'm not using the shield. Also, how do you two-hand in this game? This has weapon arts! Good to know. Yeah, I'm not using the shield, so if I increase my defense maybe slightly, it might take me an extra hit to die. Which gives me breathing room. Ow. Bollocks. Ow. Fuck that attack. Oh, that was a sweep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a shield good enough currently. Like, it's a good shield, I think, but not for this boss. I've never been really, like, shield heavy versus most bosses in Souls games, to be honest. I always preferred, dodging against bosses and blocking against enemies. Back off, frame drop. He's gonna start using his shield now. Nope, shouldn't have done that. Nope. Play it safe, Will. Get him away from this fucking... Oh god, that's got way bigger range than I thought. No. Game's crashed. Or locked. Game's locked. The game locked up. Did that PC crash? Now it's just a game. Right. Not responding. Boo! Game broke. Oh, I think we would have had him. I think that was the run. I think we'd have had him that run. We're getting low on health. We're getting low on healing, but... Bugger. I have my Discord closed. That's convenient. I was wondering why I wasn't getting people annoying me with messages anymore. It's because one of the crashes took out Discord. Yeah, my bet would be, as soon as a driver comes out, this game is going to run a lot more stably. It's just currently that it doesn't have any drivers. Well, not on NVIDIA at least.